Good boy. Ready. Good boy. All gone. All gone. No more. Come on, Archibald. Good boy. Loads of cobwebs. Watch it. Oh, dog coming. Again. Again. Ready. Boy. Come here. Come here. Out of the way. Morning. Good boy. Good boy, Archie. Good boy. Go. Good boy, Arch. That's where you're getting that. Come on. You can walk ahead. Go on. All gone. No more. Morning, cubs. What's going on? Does my legs look a bit clammy? A bit dusty? Wipe it off a bit. That better. Cute dog. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's 12 tomorrow. Birthday boy. Might take him to a Costa or Starbucks tomorrow for a pup. Is it called a pup cup? We'll treat you tomorrow, Archie. Freaky. Tiny house dreaming. What's going on? Old man, old boy. Aren't you? OAP. He's like, who, me? How dare you? Nice relaxing walk in the morning. You hear the birds chirping. I ain't got nothing. It's all gone, mate. Honestly, if you didn't say no to him, he'd just eat everything you gave him. Sussy Ricky, what's going on? Good morning for me, it's 4:10 at night. So you must be from America? America or Australia? You can't see the water, but there's water there. America or Australia, I'm saying. Yeah, one of them. Let me guess. I'm going to have a wild guess. You're from Minnesota. It's currently 12 minutes past 9 in the morning here. Yes, sir. See, that was my second guess. That was going to be my second guess. Are you into sports? Oh, Archibald. That's not good. Are you into your American sports? Doing footballs. See, I like watching American sports. However, it's very hard to watch it over in the UK because of the time difference. So, like, sometimes I can watch basketball on the weekends, but most like hockey. I don't mind watching hockey and American football, but the times are very so off with the UK. I struggle to watch it. July the 21st. What's that? You got like 2 weeks? What you doing, boy? 2 weeks to go for that, man. See, I've always said, right, I love, we'll call it soccer, so there's no confusing. I love soccer, right? Brought up on it. I've always said, though, American sports blows soccer out the water. It's so much more entertaining like American sports. But I just love soccer. Whoa. Yeah, I know, yeah. You're on about American football. I just called football soccer. So there's no confusing. So like soccer, I love watching that. I can watch any game of football, soccer you put on. However, American sports, so American football, hockey, even ice hockey, I can watch that. Basketball, just so much better than soccer. That's why I'd probably love to move somewhere in America or Canada, just so I'd be able to watch all the sports. But we move July the 4th. into Independence Day soon. Am I tripping? Do you watch NASCAR? I don't. No. I can't say I've ever seen that shown in the UK. We have like Formula One and like the super bikes and stuff like that, but I don't think NASCAR's ever been shown on UK TV. Yeah, my dad loves F1 religiously, watches it. You cannot miss it. We'll go over this side, Archie. Can you come round the right way? I don't have to spin around. No, go on this way. Go in front. Just walk ahead. So I've never got into. So obviously, like I said, my dad loves watching it religiously. He'll watch it whenever it's on. He'll watch it. He'll even watch like highlights and replays. Loves it. I've never understood watching it because in my head, my thought process is I don't. You do. There's loads of laps in NASCAR, isn't there? Like over 100 or something, 200 maybe. I know it's high, isn't it? But like, Ario, what's going on? I've never understood it, like watching it, because in my head I'm like, so the first lap, like how many laps? So for example, say there's 200 laps. The first 199 laps mean nothing really. Like exciting wise, it all comes down to that last lap and who wins. I can imagine, like, you know, if you mate like went out for the day to watch it live with some friends and stuff like that, and yeah, like that could be like, that would be a fun day out. But like watching it on TV, you know, like if you watch like, for example, American football or basketball, if you watch that on like the TV, it's entertaining to watch in that sense, because you know what I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen. Whereas like Formula One and NASCAR, they're just going around the same track about 100 times. All right, mate. I get your point. Yeah, like yeah, I agree. But like, there's stuff that can happen. I suppose it's the same with like crashing, or do you know what I mean? But like, I just found like if you watched soccer, that in between the first whistle and the last whistle, there's more entertainment in that, because you know what I mean, you get red cards, penalty, you know what I mean, something can happen, whereas there's not much that can happen in racing apart from crashing. Do you know what I mean? That's not many. I'd say more end with goals in than goalless, especially like nowadays. I think the game's much more full throttle and attacking. Oh yeah, loads. I think I will. I will balance the argument. I think the game of football, soccer, I think it does matter on who's playing. Like, for example, I think, you know, when you watch, I don't know if you ever, I don't know if you're like a soccer fan like that. Do you ever watch the Nations League? So it's like internationals. Them games are boring. I will not watch them. Don't care who's on. Could be Spain joke. I will not watch it. It's just boring. But like, obviously, like when the World Cup or the Euros come round, I will watch every game, even the boring ones. When you get someone like, I don't know, like Paraguay versus Iran or something, where you don't even know any of their players. Thank you, Sussy Ricky. We're just chilling over here. We're just chilling, enjoying the views. Surprised no one's kayaking or rowing, to be honest. I haven't seen anyone yet. But that's the beauty of humans, isn't it? Like, you really enjoy something and someone doesn't. That's what makes us unique, I suppose. So I think it comes down to like, there's so much more in depth you can go into, but like when midway through a season, they have like international friendlies. So like you'll be watching your team, so like whoever you support, whoever it may be, you'll be watching them play games week in, week out. Then all of a sudden you'll have like a random 2-week period where there's no football, but you have to watch boring internationals. And they're just irrelevant games. I think when it comes to like tournament football, they're a lot more entertaining because there's a lot more riding on it. There's a purpose behind it. Do you know what I mean? Same as this. What's this tournament going on at the minute? The what's it called? The World Cup Summit, where they've like picked teams from Europe and America and Brazil, Saudi. There's like a handful of teams. I forgot what they called it. But I haven't watched a single game of that. And when you watch like highlights on YouTube, all the stadiums are empty. No one's interested in it because they've just had the full season, and then you've gone into this, and it just feels like friendlies. Yeah, 100%. Near enough every single English supporter at our club first. I will agree on that. So I haven't watched any. The only time I've watched it is the highlights. I suppose some of it's down to timing as well. A lot of games are like in the UK, they're like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, it's in America, isn't it? What are you doing, Arch? You done? Morning. Come on, Arch, come on. Yeah, I don't know what it is about English people, and they'd rather see their club do better than their international team. And I think a lot of it's down to when in England specifically, there's a large like, so like growing up, you didn't get teased for, or like you didn't take the mickey out of your friends for your like England not doing well in World Cup or Euros. Like that didn't happen. You didn't take the mickey out of each other. Whereas clubs, growing up, it was a lot of, oh, like, you know what I mean? You took the mickey out of your friend if their club wasn't doing good, or if your club was doing good, you take the mickey out of other. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like the banter towards it. And I think somewhere along the lines of that, it gets a bit personal, and you'd rather your club do better over your country. So like past couple of years in like the Euros and World Cup and stuff, where England have reached semi-finals and the finals, there seem to be a lot more people not bothered about that, but more bothered about how well their club did. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's weird. English people are weird. It seems to be more of like, if you support a club, it's like a culture. It's like a religion. It's like a way of life over here. It's like I go to the gym, and so I support Arsenal, and that's all right. So see, I'm just chatting. I'm just chatting. Talk to myself, but it makes it less weird if I do it on the stream. Do you know what I mean? It looks a bit weird if I'm just walking around talking to myself. Yeah, so I support Arsenal, and I go to the gym, and one of the guys I met there, who I'm obviously friends with, he supports United, and obviously the past couple of seasons they haven't done that well, and if like they lose or draw or they don't win, it will come in Monday like proper depressed. I'm like, what's up with you? I was like, oh, United, man, they ruined my weekend. Like, people let the football or soccer ruin their mood weekend. Honestly, this dog, he just stands and just stares at the back of my head. But it's been good since the season's ended. It's been good to get out a lot more and not worry. Like, obviously, if Arsenal are playing, I'll do my best to not miss the game. And I think sometimes, which I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to get better. I'll avoid doing stuff just to watch the game. So like, if my partner's like, oh, should we go out here, or should we do this? Should we? I'll be like, oh, I can, but the game's on at this time. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like, it's been nice since the season ended that I can do like I've been vlogging again, going to places at the weekend, doing walks and stuff, and I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. So I think I need to work on myself. I need to get better at not making everything about football and having to watch it. I need to get. Oh look, here we go. Here we go. Where is he? He's there. That was really fun on a day like this. Get out on your boat. Oh, Archie, you've tangled me up. How long are you streaming? Just on this walk. Archie's got. There's my time. He's got 20 minutes left of this walk. So we're heading back to the van now. So 10-15 minutes. And I've got to drop him off and then pick up my next set of dogs. I try and stream at least once a day on a walk. Anyone scared of heights? I've actually never seen that open. For the many years I've been coming here, I've actually never seen anyone on that. Benson Boone fan. Hey, I like Benson Boone. What's going on? Yes, dog walker. This is my job. This pays the bills and put the food in the belly. That's where people live on boats. They come up and dock. Some boats in there. I think I could live on a boat, but I think if I did, it'd have to be a big one. I couldn't live on a small one. It'd have to be like one of those ones over there, not them ones. Oh, yeah, I'm a dog walker. I am, indeed. I've always said I prefer animals, dogs over humans. I've always said I'm better with dogs than humans, but my partner says I'm a real people person. I don't see it personally, but you know. So I think the pay depends on where you live. So like, it depends on areas. Do you know what I mean? So like, if you live in like a posh, rich area or neighborhood, if you're from America, you can charge more because they'll pay it. And if you live in like a rich part, I don't think many people do dog walking, if that makes sense. They will all have higher paid jobs. Yeah, I think it varies. Depends where you're from. If you're from a highly populated place, you'll have to obviously charge according to local prices. So, for example, when I started dog walking, been doing it for 7 years. It wasn't that well known. Like, not many people did it. It was quite rare. And then COVID hit. Lots of people lost jobs. Oh, come here, Arch. Come on. Let me just sort my dog out. Ready? Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Let's go. Ready? Go. Oh, there's 2 lakes. There's a couple of lakes here. That's one, and there's one over there. And the other month, a 14-year-old boy went swimming in it and died. Dangerous place. Yeah. So pre-COVID, it was like quite rare. You didn't see many. Then all of a sudden, obviously after COVID, I think a lot of people lost jobs. A lot of people went self-employed and did their own thing. And I think dog walking is one that a lot of people picked up because you don't necessarily need anyway. It helps. And I wouldn't go for a dog walk if they didn't have any like added qualifications. But it's something you don't need to have qualifications for. That makes sense. It's like I've got first aid. I've got basic behaviour training stuff. But yeah, something you can pick up and you don't necessarily need qualifications for. What would we do? Walk for 5-year-old. What would we do? What do you mean? How much would I charge? So when I started dog walking, for me, it wasn't obviously like it's not the main reason, but obviously you're not going to walk dogs for free. Do you know what I mean? Obviously you need money to pay your bills and stuff like that. But the main reason for me was I love dogs, and in my head I'm like I'd rather be outside every day than sitting in an office somewhere. Like, I'm not that type of person. You said someone said you were people. Oh, yeah, my partner. My partner says I'm. So I've always said I'm not a people person. I don't like people. I'm not good with people, like speaking to them. And whenever we go to like a social event or I speak to people, my partner always says to me like I'm a liar, and I'm like really good with people. Me personally, I think I'm awkward. Like I'll say something and then I'll be like, why did I just say that's weird? So like the other week, I did a vlog and we went to a place called Woollerton Hall. So if not from the UK, it's just basically a big park, big country park with a big building on. And if you've watched The Dark Knight, Batman and Joker, no, is it Joker? I think it's one after that, isn't it? Maybe one of them. I think it's The Dark Knight. That's where they filmed Wayne Manor, so like Batman's house. And we went there the other week, and I was vlogging, and when we got there, it was a car show, like old cars, and there was like a really small car, and to get in the car, you have to take like the front of the car off, so like where the window screen is, it came off. So obviously, like, there's loads of old cars there, V6s, V12s, muscle cars, you know what I mean? Like all these fast and big engine cars, muscle cars. And then there's just this small, not even a litre, probably a CC. And I said to the guy, I went, what's in that, a V12? And like laughed. And then I don't think he's seen the funny side to it. Or I don't think he found it as funny as I did. Just waiting here, Archibald. Sit. Good boy. Miss a bit, Archie. There. Tell you what though, because I've been grinding on the old YouTube. I've been doing vlogs. Tell you what, going out places for the day is not cheap. It is not cheap. So I don't know if it's the same if you're from America or anywhere else apart from England. I don't know if you have to pay for parking. I know like you have country parks, don't you? And do you call it country parks in America? You call it something else, don't you? But anyway, like we have to pay for parking. So parking is quite expensive. And then if they have like cafes there. So if you want like a drink or a bit of food, because it's like in a random place, they can charge you what they want. That's expensive. It costs you to go out for a day. Anywhere in the UK, it costs you like £40, which I guess is probably the equivalent to $60-70, somewhere around there. Yeah, so like a day out. So if you wanted to go to like your local park, have a drink, have a walk, I think the equivalent in British pounds to dollars is probably about $70, $80. Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Everything in the UK, because it's just expensive. I honestly, if I could, I'd leave the UK. I'd live somewhere else. He's like, what? You'd leave? What? Me? Me? Yeah, you, Arch. We're just walking back to the car park now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to end the stream here and sort Archibald out, get him a drink, get him in the van. I might stream again today. I might stream my 3rd walk. I've got 3 dogs on that, so I might stream there. So you might see me again if you subbed. But thank you for tuning in. I shall see everybody later on.